Hey guys, so today I'm going to do a little video for you on how to make food rewards more rewarding for your dog. A lot of dogs, they like food, but maybe they don't love food, or their drive's a little bit more mediocre for food. So I'm going to show you guys a little trick I like to use to up the food drive of my dog. I got on my new, this is a shameless plug, MCRS vest. This is the vests that have internal pockets for the magnets. These are the vests you always see me wear in training. We carry them in our online store. Check it out. The MCRS vest, we use it with all our magnet balls, and I like to stuff the pockets with food and whatever else I need to carry for training. All right guys, I'm here with Yaxie. So Yaxie, unlike my other dog Gage, has a more medium food drive. He likes food, but he's not gonna die for it. Okay, so how do I increase his food drive so that I have enough energy and arousal that I can work and create, you know, a nice competition obedience with this dog? Because I don't want a dog who kind of half-assed does everything and, you know, munches the food. That's okay for pet dog training, but for competition training, we want a little more gas in the tank, so to speak. Well, what Yaxie does have, and what most competition type or performance type or even working type dogs have, is prey drive. So here's how I like to do food delivery for dogs like this. Instead of just, here you go, there's the food, right? What I like to do is I like to reward the dog in a dynamic way. Oh, yeah. And he gets to chase the food before he eats the food. So I'm opening the prey drive. It's not just, here's the food Pez dispensed into your mouth. It's, you get to chase the food. Platz. You see, and the act of chasing the food makes it much higher value than just the value he gets from consuming the food. Platz. So even just moving my hand. You see how he pounced on my hand there and took the food, right? Just the way that you move from slow to fast, right? To slow, right? I can create that kind of sit, that stalking behavior. And from stalking, I can create that pouncing behavior, right? So I can utilize the prey drive in my food delivery to open the dog's drive. So, sit. Platz. Wow! Good job. So, I can create pursuit and then create some or prey frustration. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Right? And just that, okay, now I can't get the food and I'm frustrated. Okay, and then from that frustration back into the chase, right? Opening the components of prey drive, set, and using them in the food delivery creates a dog who becomes much more excited to work for the food. Wow, good job, right? And the way that you do this will depend on the dog that you're working with. Different things work for different dogs. So exactly what I'm doing with this dog might not work for your dog. But the big thing here is I create a situation where he's not just eating, he's chasing, and he only gets to eat it when he catches it, okay? So it's like playing with a toy, except the reward isn't to chew, the reward is to eat, right? Or the reward isn't to have the toy in his mouth, the reward is to eat, right? So again, we're gonna open some frustration here. Yeah. 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 And you see how he takes the food, right? A lot more intensity. And now I can start to channel that into behavior. Set. Look at his paw. Now when he sits, he's got the prey paw going, right? Set. There's no prey right now, but why? And I always want to use that anticipation, that prey anticipation, right? Set. Shit. Good. And now I could use the food. He's much more willing to pursue the food and to track the food. So I can use it to create what I'm looking for in the dog's behavior, in his body, right? Because if he wasn't very motivated to go after it, he wouldn't be very motivated to track it. And I wouldn't be able to lure him into desirable positions that I want him to go in. So the other key is short sessions, right? I've already kind of been at it for too long, and the drive is lower because I'm not really paying attention to the dog, right? If I was paying attention to the dog and we were flowing more, he'd be a lot more motivated for the food. But I see so many people, do not make this mistake, just giving the dog food. Do not make this mistake. Don't just give your dog food. Here's your stupid hot dog, here's your kibble. People always ask me, what food are you giving? I just give the dog his regular kibble. It's rare that I use anything special, but I make the delivery so entertaining and enjoyable and dynamic for the dog that he feels like he's achieved something more than just filling his stomach. And many people really struggle with that concept. I just see so many people, here you go, eat your food, and they like practically force it into the dog's mouth, and he's just like, whatever, dude, right? So, the key, number one, make your delivery exciting and interesting. Make sure the dog works hard to catch it, but don't make it impossible. A lot of people overdo it, and the dog's like, okay, man, I quit. Like, this is too hard for me. The other thing, don't work for long periods of time. Your session should be no more than 5 to 10 minutes, okay? And finally, if your dog really has very low food drive, my suggestion is spike the food, okay? Add a little something extra to the food, right? So you can still give him his regular kibble, but add a little bit of, some pieces of hot dog in there. So now all of a sudden all the food smells a little bit more exciting and entertaining for the dog, right? But don't go out of your way. Everyone's like, oh, what brand of treats and this? It doesn't matter. It's how you deliver the food. The vast majority of dogs, now there are some you can't, but the vast majority of dogs, they've got some food drive in there that you can open up if you learn to optimize your delivery and optimize the time that you train the dog. All right, guys, I hope this helped. Check us out, shieldk9.ca. We have online training courses, protection training, competition obedience, functional obedience, behavior mod, and so much more. Also, check out our sponsor, Eric Outdoor USA. They're the people that provide us with these training pants that you always see me wearing in training. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.